As the monsoon clouds deepen over the Sundarbans, a soft silver drizzle begins to veil the labyrinth of mangroves.
The tide is rising, and the rhythmic sound of water lapping against the tangled aerial roots creates a haunting melody.
Deep within the emerald shadows, Raja, the Bengal tiger, shakes the raindrops from his fur, his amber eyes scanning the thicket.
A group of spotted deer, known as chital, huddled together under the canopy, their ears twitching at every snapping twig.
In the murky depths of the narrow creek, a saltwater crocodile waits like a prehistoric log, only its eyes visible above the surface.
The echoes begin, a distant, low growl that vibrates through the humid air, signaling the presence of a rival male nearby.
A water monitor lizard flickers its tongue, sensing the tension, as it crawls over a moss-covered fallen trunk.
Raja moves with ghostly silence, his paws sinking into the soft black mud without making a single sound. Above him, a brown-winged kingfisher dives into the water, a flash of turquoise against the gray sky, emerging with a silver fish. The forest is a maze of secrets, where every rustle in the leaves could mean life or death for the inhabitants of the wild. Raja reaches the edge of a wide channel, his gaze fixed on the opposite bank, where the rival scent is strongest.
Suddenly, a wild boar emerges from the ferns, unaware that it is being watched by the apex predator.
The tiger crouches low, his orange coat blending perfectly with the golden-brown hues of the drying grass and shadows. But the wind shifts, and the boar catches a whiff of danger, bolting into the thickest part of the mangrove forest. Raja does not pursue. He has a bigger concern. The encroaching tide is bringing in more than just water. A massive Irrawaddy dolphin breaks the surface of the channel, its smooth gray skin glistening in the dim light. The rain intensifies, turning the drizzle into a steady downpour that washes away the tracks of the morning. A fishing cat stalks the edge of a swamp, its webbed paws allowing it to navigate the treacherous mud with ease. The echoes grow louder. The rival male is now visible on a distant ridge, a massive beast scarred from previous battles. The two giants stare each other down across the watery divide, a silent pact of territory and survival hanging in the air. A mudskipper hops across the exposed roots, a tiny survivor in a world of giants, oblivious to the drama unfolding above.
Raja lets out a roar that shakes the very trees, a declaration of his reign over this stretch of the hidden wild.
The rival responds with a low, guttural hiss, before turning back into the deep shadows of the interior forest. As the tide reaches its peak, the forest becomes an archipelago of small, isolated islands. Raja climbs onto a high, sturdy branch of a sundari tree to escape the rising waters, showing his incredible climbing ability. A crested serpent eagle perches nearby, its feathers ruffled by the wind, watching the flood with keen, yellow eyes. The smell of wet earth and salt fills the air, the true scent of the Sundarbans during the monsoon season. Beneath the surface, a group of estuarine crocodiles congregate, waiting for land animals to be forced into the water. Raja watches a small deer swimming desperately toward a higher patch of land, the water swirling with hidden threats. The tiger jumps from the tree, landing with a massive splash, not to hunt, but to reach a safer ground further inland. He swims with powerful strokes, his head held high above the brackish water, navigating the treacherous currents. On the shore, a troop of rhesus macaques scream warnings, their voices echoing through the rain-soaked trees. Raja reaches the muddy bank and hauls himself up, his muscles rippling under his wet, dark-striped coat. The storm begins to break, and a single ray of golden sunlight pierces through the heavy gray clouds. The forest transforms. The emerald leaves glitter with 1,000 points of light as the rain subsides. Raja finds a dry clearing where the sun warms the earth, and he begins the long process of grooming himself.
A jungle cat emerges from the undergrowth, pausing to look at the great king before disappearing into the ferns.
The echoes of the wild are never truly silent. They are the heartbeat of the Sundarbans, a cycle of life and rebirth. As night begins to fall, Raja lets out one final, soft growl, a reminder that he is the soul of this mangrove kingdom. The shadows lengthen, and the hidden wild prepares for another night of mystery and survival in the heart of the Delta.